I'm stopping it because that was gonna fuck it.
I thought you couldn't.
Can't.
Shit. Welcome back to the Not My Circus podcast. I know this is episode number 10, but it feels like we're still trying to figure this all out. So thanks for joining us again. We appreciate it. Here with Gio, Gabe, Estevan. We're here hanging out. Our first NBA game tonight, just into our second. Knicks and Hawks. Knicks just beat the Hawks. Madison Square Garden was rocking. You know, I've always heard that you always hear people say like, "Man, the NBA is better when the Knicks are good." And I was like, why would that matter? But I get it. After watching these NBA games and seeing Madison Square rocking and just
That's
all of New York rallying behind the Knicks, it's pretty cool to see. So I agree. The NBA is better when the Knicks are good.
Yeah, I that's definitely a bucket list to watch a game in Madison Square Garden. I definitely want to go check it out. I would want to go there and like to the Bulls arena, just like or MJ. Was that watch games in LA. I think that would be sick too. Just like some of these like cool like iconic places. I think that Madison Square Garden it's about like as iconic I think as it gets for like NBA arenas go.
Gabe's flexing his one game that he went to with his shirt, his Knicks shirt.
Yeah,
that he got
I went back in October 2019, right before the pandemic, and it was an awesome experience. We saw the Celtics versus the Knicks in Madison Square Garden, and when we went there, it looks, but as I walked in, I thought it was gonna be like super like old and just like run down, but it was so upgraded. Like it was way better than the AT&T Center, and like the inside was awesome. The atmosphere, the fans are the best thing about it. It's so funny because that's when they were still kind of bad in 2019, and all the fans were just picking on all their players, just giving them such a hard time, and it was the funniest thing ever. And I mean, they go all out. Even the halftime show, they had ASAP Ferg there. I saw Spike Lee. It was just an awesome experience. It was one of my best. Like I've only been to games at the AT&T Center and Madison Square Garden, but it was definitely my favorite game that I've ever been to.
Yeah, a little off topic, but I'm just not a fan of AT&T Center. I mean, it's not bad, but like when I go to the Rockets games, like I just like the way their layout is so much better.
Here we go,
like,
man. He's just a
everything
fan.
Toyota Center has a better layout. I'm not a fan of those. I'm not a fan of the courtside suites that the Spurs have, where there's like 8 seats right in the middle of that first section.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I just don't like those. I'd rather have just regular seats and there be more seats for people to better views. It's just my opinion.
Just wait till he goes to a Mavs game, man.
I've heard American Airlines is super nice.
Is it really? I would like to go see a Mavs game for sure. I would like to go to see. Look, I actually haven't been to a Rockets game. Actually, I know. I was there at Toyota Center when we went to go see Drake that one year, Joe, a couple years back. But I've never actually seen a basketball game there. So I guess I'd like to put that on my list. Hit up a Rockets game and a Mavs game.
What's cool about the Mavs about American Airlines is like it's downtown, and it's kind of like the
location's sick.
The AT&T arena or stadium in Dallas, where it has like all these shops around it
and bars and
bars,
stuff.
restaurants. Yeah, W Hotels like right next to it. I think.
Super dope location.
So yeah, that would be awesome.
It's not like AT&T
Center.
Their
location
middle of nowhere.
Sucks. It's in the ghetto.
I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's just like nothing's accessible. It's like if you want to go, have drinks or go to a restaurant and stuff, like you have to like literally drive back into town. So I don't really know what the thought process was behind when they built that. Maybe Joe knows or G knows why they picked the location and the area to do it. But
I actually know.
All right.
You didn't mention me. I think they were trying to make that side of town a little bit better and hoping to like have growth in that area, but it didn't really happen. I think the other place they were trying to propose it, we could fact check this for next week, was where Hero Stadium is and what's that Toyota soccer field called? Toyota Field, right?
Even further?
No, that's not far. I guess back then it would have been far. I think that's why they didn't end up going with that location because it wasn't very accessible. But now that the parkway's open, it goes right through there.
Distance didn't change from time to time. I mean, distance is still distance. Still far then, still far now. That's
like
way out
5
there,
minutes.
dude.
It's like 5 minutes from my house.
Okay, but
Yeah, your house.
nobody's trying to go to your house to like party and drink after a game. Like they're trying to go downtown. They're trying to go like where all the bars are at, like all the cool spots, all the good restaurants. Like I'm glad it's convenient for you, but like for the rest of San Antonio,
I
it's
mean, it's
not.
right off every highway. It's off like 35 down to 81.
Oh
Like,
my
Every
god.
highway.
Imagine the traffic
Yeah.
out there, man. Oh man, it's already
Well,
bad.
Golly.
there's no traffic out there.
No thanks.
Off Wurzbach
I'm
Parkway?
off 35.
Is the near
Yeah,
gates.
off
Yeah.
35, man. Come on.
100%. Yeah, because the Toyota Center Field, or is it Toyota? No, Toyota Field. Is that what
Is
it's
it
called?
through? Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know the name
yeah,
of it.
Toyota Field.
It's Toyota Field. Yeah, it's way
Toyota
out
Field.
there, man. There's literally nothing. I mean, I don't know.
That would have been an
What-
even worse spot than where it is now.
Yeah, I'd probably go to. I wouldn't even go to a game. I'd probably just stay at home.
Should just
Yeah, I
kept
mean,
it the Alamo
there's
Dome.
really nowhere else to put. There's really nowhere else to put it. But I mean, kind of like what Gabe said, that was kind of the idea, was to try to that area would get a little bit better, and you know,
Tons of places to put it, man.
I mean, that's not true. There's definitely places to put it. They could have put it
There's-
where the
yeah.
old courthouse is,
Easy.
next to Hemisphere and the tower. That would have been
There's
a
a
sick
lot of-
spot.
Yeah, there's a
Or
lot
was-
of buildings I'd knock down for it.
Where the convention center was? Isn't that where the old stadium was when there were the Chaps? What
The
was it called?
Hemisphere.
Yeah,
Hemisphere
Hemisphere.
Park? Park. Or I mean,
Yeah.
wasn't it discussed to like maybe possibly
it's-
tear down the Alamo
it's-
Dome?
when you think about it, it's like 10 minutes from that spot. So I guess you can walk to like the bars downtown, but it's not that far.
I miss the Alamo Dome. I don't think I ever went to a game at the Alamo Dome, to be honest.
I did for sure.
I did.
It was weird how they would they would split up like the Alamo Dome, like maybe not even half. It was probably like a third of the Alamo Dome.
Yeah, did
And,
they
like,
black out the?
Yeah, just because it was
Yeah.
too. It's just
It
too
was
big.
way too big.
Yeah, but I don't even think economically, like to destroy the or not break down the Alamo Dome to build something
No,
else.
that would
I
have
mean,
made no sense. They just built it.
yeah, it would, and it just costs so much money, man. That thing is just so much concrete. It'd be ridiculous. It'd be cheaper to retrofit it, which they're starting to do. I mean, I haven't been, but like I don't know if you've driven by it recently, but they've done a lot of additions to it. So I'm sure it's nicer inside. You know, as nice as it could be. So I mean, I know they're making improvements. So I guess we'll see. I'd be more excited to get a baseball stadium somewhere downtown. I would definitely be a season ticket holder of that if we got an MLB team.
I don't think they can put anything else downtown, dude.
Yeah.
Ah, they can.
Where?
It have to be like
There's options.
South.
It could even be Southtown. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say like
the Alamo Dome. I mean, granted, it wasn't the most ideal place at the time because there were a lot of lawsuits because the city ended up taking eminent domain on a lot of those houses. But I mean, that was all a neighborhood, and they cleared that out to develop the Alamo Dome. So I mean, if they wanted to, there's a way, and there's big money in stadiums, so it's not impossible.
Ah, man, we could have had the Oakland A's. We could have had who else?
the Saints.
Raiders.
Could have had the Raiders. Could have had the
Saints.
Saints. Could have had the Vikings at one point because isn't Tom Benson owned the Vikings?
Austin
No, Ed
FC.
McCombs did.
Oh,
Nah, we
McCombs
don't want
owned-
them.
Austin FC.
No, we have San Antonio FC.
Austin FC in San Antonio.
No, I mean we're saying the team.
Yeah. So we'll see. That was interesting though. I guess back to the playoffs. So we've had 4 games go by for a lot of these games, even more than that, I guess. Were there any games or series that have stood out to y'all, like that you
Dallas.
just didn't expect, or
The
Dallas,
Dallas
I-
series been
That was
dope.
being closer, but they're just dominating the Lakers. I mean, the Clippers.
I honestly haven't watched one of those games, but
Oh my god.
I didn't think were they that bad. I mean, I thought they lost by 6 last time, and
it wasn't? It didn't seem like a lot, like they won by a lot,
but
but
they just
the
controlled it.
Clippers were never really in it. I think, like you never thought they were going to win in those games.
Pat
I mean,
Bev
I
is
think.
getting manhandled.
And didn't
It's
they?
hilarious.
Didn't somebody change the Mavericks wiki page to say that the Luca owns the Clippers now? I love it.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
I mean, the crazy thing is these games have been so close. Like G and I have talked about it. Like we wouldn't even know who to pick for any of these games to win. Like individual games, not necessarily a series, because my picks are still on par. But uh, like individual games, they are so close. So I mean, it's great. It's great playoff basketball. I'm super hyped for it, and I've been trying to watch every game that I can. Um, I got the Jazz game on right now, and man, it's good. I'm glad finally we have some like good series games, like none of these like blowout sweeps, in the first round. Like these are actually coming down to the wire.
Yeah, the one that I thought, I mean, the Lakers Suns has been fun to watch. They're like getting chippy and stuff. Chris Paul, and we all know how Chris Paul gets. Um, and then just some of the guys on the roster, like you have is it Cameron Payne?
Yeah.
And then yeah, and then I mean, obviously like the Lakers, LeBron, and everybody giving LeBron stuff about his crying again.
And
I
Davis.
can
is
imagine
really
what George
bad.
had to say about that.
I find it so hard to believe, like just like as an adult in general, to like flop. Like you don't even have to be LeBron, but like the way he flops over certain things, I'm like, man, like how do you like get up and still hold your head up high? Like I don't know, man. Like it's like if you stub your toe, like you kind of just like and you just kind of keep moving on. But like for him, he stubs his toe, like it's a 10-minute, 15-minute like roll on the ground deal. Like I don't know. I don't know how LeBron sleeps at night. Well, I guess pretty comfortably with the nice salary and probably pretty nice bed. But I don't know, man.
Yeah, it is a bit much for sure. But
Great
that's my
soccer
boy.
player, man. Great
We're
soccer
just
player.
we're just used to it too. I mean, it's been like that since.
I'm not used to it.
I mean, he did against the Spurs too.
I mean, I
Ginobili,
complained then. I
too.
complain now.
Ginobili was started all that. So not
No,
as bad.
Ginobili actually got hit in the face. Like he would take. I mean, the way Ginobili drove in, like into the basket, like he was getting beat up. So he wasn't flopping. Like, but
Yeah.
I mean, like the LeBron. I don't know if y'all saw that comparison from the batter. Was it the Mets
I think it was, yeah,
that took
man.
the
Oh
baseball
yeah.
straight to the face like a fastball? And he was at the game, and then like LeBron gets his eye poked, and he's like on the
They
ground
said
for
he
like
was
20
he was
minutes.
They timed
Yeah.
the actual amount of seconds that they're down.
It was like 30 seconds compared to like 90 or something with LeBron or something.
It
Might
was
have been
insane.
longer.
I mean, he took a fastball to the face, man.
Dude, his face was so jacked up. I think he has to have surgery right on his nose, so he could, because I don't think he
Oh,
could breathe properly right now. 'Cause
absolutely, dude.
Yeah, his
90,
face is
96
messed up.
mile per hour ball to the face. Yeah, you're gonna need some surgery. I mean, I don't know. Maybe your hard head probably wouldn't need it, but
break the ball.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
So
But,
who do y'all have for this series here? Memphis, Utah.
I don't know. Now that Mitchell's back, I think it's probably going to lean more Utah's way, but we'll see. I mean, it really depends on this game since this is the first game he's back.
Yeah, I think I remember when we picked this one last week. I think we all, I mean, because we didn't even know if it was going to be Memphis at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we knew, but I think
But either then,
mean,
even then, I think we all said Utah. But
Yeah, I think Mitchell was supposed to play that game one. It was like game time, right? They pulled him.
he was pissed about that too.
Yeah, they only
I-
lost by like 3 points, so I mean, could have gone either
I-
way.
I think this one's gonna be Utah, and if I said Memphis and the other podcast, then ignore that one. I don't remember what I said, but like
I don't think we knew back then.
Yeah, I think we
Who
all
they were
picked
playing.
Utah.
I think we
'cause
just said like between Memphis or,
Golden State, right?
yeah,
Warriors.
Golden
Yeah.
State.
I would say probably Utah, man. I mean, even though Memphis pulled out the last game, like it was still like down to the wire. I think now that Mitchell's back, I think Utah should take it. But man, Morant's playing. He's balling
Yeah.
out, man.
So quick
I
and
mean,
athletic.
Kyle
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yeah, Memphis is
What about
super
him?
young.
He's been
I
the. I mean, I think he's been the X factor, like
Oh my god, man.
defensively, and
I think they're all just young. They all have like a lot of energy, but obviously not a lot of playoff experience. But
so Kyle brings.
Kyle does have the most playoff experience.
How many
Probably
playoffs?
Valanciunas.
Because before Memphis, where was Kyle?
Spurs.
It was the Spurs, right? So he went straight
Yeah.
from Spurs to okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought there was
Yeah.
one more team in between.
That was all the
Yeah.
Kawhi runs.
Yeah. So, speaking of that, on topic with Top Shot on the basketball. I mean, just because it's still basketball related, and you said Spurs, so like it made me think of like some of the pools. I was looking at the Keldon Johnsons, and they've been
Falling.
steady. Joe reminds me every day that my Luca is going down. So I mean, I don't have to check on my Luca, but I'm
They've been what?
surprised it's going down, man. When I see
Especially
in
that he's
stars
playing
Luca,
so good. You think like these
Well,
players that are
that's-
playing really good, they'll start going.
That's
nuts
why I
with all
looked
the-
this morning. I wasn't looking for Steve. I was looking to see if that moment that I wanted had dropped in price much, and obviously I happened to see Steve's. But yeah, like even that dagger 3-pointer from last year against the Clippers in the bubble, he that moment's down to 640.
God, man, I could
So
have had a great profits if I sold mine a long time ago.
I'm glad I didn't buy it at 1,200. I'm glad I didn't buy it at 1,000. But I don't know if 640 is going to be the bottom.
Yeah.
I guess it'll depend on if he balls out, but he has been.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the challenges too. The which one was it? The throwdowns challenge. There was one that was going to be pretty pricey because I think even one or two of the moments are like in the 600s. I was like, damn, man. You have to get like 20 moments for the collection. It was a
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
It's a lot, and I clicked on a few, and they were like going for like 600, 500.
because the throwdowns are only LE's 1,800, right?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think
think
so.
so.
Yeah, I think they're only
I don't even-
1,800.
I don't even think I have a throwdown, so guess I'm out on that one. Did you find out anything about that hollow pack? G, you said that was supposed to be dropping.
No, that was
No.
just what the first minute had said. It didn't give any like more details than that, but
It was just like a rumor.
yeah.
I wonder what the
I'm sure it'll-
qualification.
I'm sure it'll come out probably by the end of the first round or second round of the playoffs.
Did all of y'all get y'all's $16 Dapper money?
I
Yeah.
did.
What do
I was
what do
like-
y'all have to do for that one?
Literally nothing. You just tweet.
Oh,
I
I
just-
tweeted, but I don't know if I got it.
I told
You're
You're supposed to
Steve and
send a
Gabe.
link.
I told Steve.
Yeah.
I reminded y'all the last day, but I think you're in Vegas, Joe.
You're supposed to send the link.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
supposed to tweet it
Yeah.
and then copy your tweet and then post it in the Top Shots like dedicated page, and then it'll say, "Okay, we got your tweet," and then they literally just give you $16.
Did we ever get the $20?
Yeah, we
Yes.
did.
I don't
What
even
was that
know
for?
what's in my Dapper
Damn,
balance.
man.
That's right.
The Dapper balance must be looking real healthy, man. Doesn't even see the
Doesn't
20
even
hit.
notice.
Doesn't even
Nah,
notice
'cause-
$20.
No, because I've been with Gabe's almost completely paid out. So Dapper balance looking real.
Nah, man, I could see the $16 and the $20 real clear. Since I hit.
Yeah.
But it's
I don't
really
even know how
cool.
to. I don't even know how to tell that.
Yes, you
How would
do.
I see that?
Go to your
It-
Top
What do
Shot.
you mean? Yes, I do.
Go to
it,
your
No,
Top
I
Shot.
know. I know. I can see my balance, but I don't know
Oh.
how to tell if I got the money or not.
It would have sent you an email.
Yeah, you should have gotten an
His
email.
Dapper account looks like the Matrix.
You
Damn,
got-
I never got an email for the $20 one either.
I mean, you for sure got that one because I know you had enough likes on your
How? I didn't
showcase.
get an email.
Don't listen to Gio, man.
You
It's
had a
okay.
show. You had a showcase, right?
Yeah, I had like 30, 40 likes on it.
I'm pretty sure I thought we all said we got the $20 one.
Yeah.
Like we all confirmed. I thought.
Not me.
Well, I know you didn't do it, dude.
I mean,
I don't think I got it.
the $16 one was is probably like as easy as it could have been. So and they deposited it quick too, man.
Yeah, they said it would have been all deposited by tomorrow.
But I got mine yesterday.
Same.
I started looking to see if there's anything I wanted to buy, but I'll probably just wait or use it for a pack or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did with the other one. I think I I think that's how I bought that second throwdown, the Keldon one. No, yeah, was it Keldon or DeJounte? DeJounte.
I mean, anything I would want to buy right now though is just like it's pretty expensive. So it's like I really want the Lamellos, and I do want a couple of like lower LE Keldons, but they're all kind of going for a couple $100. So
My moment values just keep dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping.
Same.
I didn't check mine.
I actually haven't checked mine either. I usually let G check it for me. G, you want to give us an update? Give us an update on our moment values.
So
Yeah, I
mine
haven't-
is 305. Estevan's is 420 or 412.
Hey.
Gio's is 658.
Gabe's is 730.
Yeah.
730. What do you have in there?
Aha. Kmart Jr.
It's just this Kmart. That's it.
At Kmart, that will never sell for that price.
Dude, no, they sold one that for 6,000. It was like number
Okay, but
like,
was it?
single digit. It was
It
near
was
mine.
probably his
yeah.
jersey number.
No, it was like one.
Well, then.
Yeah, I mean the lowest ask right now is 93 on it.
Yeah, that's the
That's
real
been pretty
value.
consistent though.
So your lowest listing value is really only 400, Gabe.
Nah,
369 on this one, but yeah.
it's probably at
Yeah.
least 1,000.
No.
Dude, the top 20 are all
No
going
one-
for like.
no one's gonna pay
1,000.
it. They're going
Yeah,
for
they're
it.
all listed, but no one's
No
buying
one's gonna
them.
buy that.
Well, I'll just sell for like 50K when he like balls out next year and the next year and drops
Good
like
luck.
18 and 10.
Yeah.
Let me know how that works out for you.
Yeah.
He's
I
gonna be
can't wait
better
to-
than his dad. More athletic.
Just an FYI, Gabe, that LeBron dunk is selling for $12,750.
No
So, yeah,
way.
sold. Good thing y'all sold.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Can't believe it dropped that much.
Yeah.
One sold for $12,600.
Damn, G, should we go in and buy that one?
It's got to go back up, right?
It's a steal right now, man. There's no way it go any lower.
Tory's at 314.
What's Ed's?
I don't have Ed on here.
Ah.
Kite's 220.
There you go. That's about right. What about Kite's
Eddie.
brother?
Isn't Eddie just 05?
I don't
I
have.
think
Eddie's
Eddie's
is 80.
sold a lot.
Eddie's 82. Or no, Eddie's 105.
I don't know. I have like 47 moments now, I think. So, I mean, I'm almost there at 50. I thought about buying a couple of like $2 moments, like Joe was
I
saying.
feel like you said that for a couple of
What?
weeks. I feel like you said that for a couple of weeks.
I mean, I did buy
I've been saying that.
well, because I mean, I've bought a couple of cheap $2 moments, but like, and then Joe brought up the good idea, like if you could steal a couple at like $2, and then when they do that trade in, whatever trade up, like new method, like I mean,
Yeah.
you could probably get some good moments for like, pretty cheap. So I've been buying like some little cheap stuff here and there, and then obviously I got these 2 guaranteed packs that we just got, these 2 reserve packs. So I mean, I don't know. I feel like
Finally bought a $2 moment.
I felt
Went through it. So
I don't-
it was
I
like
guess-
gross
I have
and
not
just
been able to.
randomly saw it. Check them out.
there was one I saw yesterday that popped up for $2, and they literally had like 15 listings for $2. So I mean, anybody could have bought that one. I don't. It was just like a random moment. I don't.
Yeah, I am
I
curious
guess-
how they're going to do the hollow qualification. Like, I wonder what
Like
you're going to need
yeah.
or require, or
I mean,
It's
I
gonna be
really don't see
collector's
why.
score though, right?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's going to be
Thought I-
collector score, amount of moments owned, amount of challenges completed, multiple different, like you have to have at least one challenge completed, at least 50 moments, and
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, that sounds about right.
What I mean, I don't see why Joe wouldn't qualify again, given that he's already obtained 1 hollow pack. So I could see like Joe being a shoe in. I don't see why Gio doesn't.
I don't-
He's
I
completed
don't
challenges
know.
and he spent money
No,
in the market.
G will for sure more than I will. I
No,
don't think
why?
I'm a guaranteed.
I think
I think
because
you are. You've
I
sold.
don't have any. I don't have any rare moments though.
Yeah, but you've owned the most expensive ones.
another
and you've
another
sold.
thing is Joe's collector score right now is 885. Mine is
Do you see that on
1100.
the?
Mine's 1100.
Oh, I see it.
Damn. What's mine, G?
Steve's is 588.
Rookie numbers, man. Gotta pump that up.
Gabe's is
774.
okay.
How, man?
I feel like it would have to be at least 1,000 collector scores.
Yeah, I mean that could be like a threshold.
I have to
Yeah,
pump
I
those
mean,
numbers
it
up.
very well might be.
G's just
sounds-
pacing, man. As soon as he gets approved, he's just gonna have to spend K's.
That's why I'm saying I don't know that I'm a shoe in, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean I think I would split it with somebody. So
I just hate all the snapshots taken when you're like at random time. I mean, I guess that's good.
What do you mean?
Like if like the snapshot will be taken like at a random time and you can't like
Well,
just
it'll be like the morning they announce it,
it's like
or
the day, yeah,
before.
the day before. It's not like
yeah. Which I wish they
Those-
kind of give you a heads up. Like, let's say I'm like, it's gonna be 1,000. I'm at 700. I could just buy a shield.
Nah.
nah, because then everybody
Nah.
would try.
Even
to
if I miss out, I'd rather them not do that
yeah,
because then the
Well,
marketplace just gets stupid.
then like
Yeah,
then
not
everybody
everybody, just
qualifies.
me.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just you.
Hmm.
You should have request that. See, let me know how that works out for you.
What?
Right.
What do y'all?
Damn.
Like, oh, this guy's got a VPN. We got to cancel him quick. Oh,
Bernie
2
Red-
VPNs.
How much funds did he receive already?
My account's fully red flagged already.
I was gonna ask, like, what do y'all think Top Shot could do to kind of bring? So this is just me personally right now, and maybe because I haven't been able to get some of the packs that y'all have. Like, I've just been getting these like, man, just these like everybody gets a pack, but like, what do you think Top Shot could do to kind of bring some excitement? Like, I've kind of not that I've
Dude,
lost
these-
like excitement for, but I'm just kind of like what can I do with my moments? Like, you know, the marketplace is crazy, tons of undercutters. You know,
I
pack
could stop
drops
doing
are
these reservation packs. These reservation packs are boring, bro.
okay. Maybe that's
like-
what it is.
Yeah, that is
I
kind of
get
a little
it.
too much now.
I get it, but part of the fun of Top Shot originally was just seeing if you would get a pack. Like, it wasn't even so much opening the pack also, but if it was like, damn, I just missed it by like 1,000. Like,
Yeah.
that was part of the fun. Now they've taken that away so
wasn't
that
fun for
everyone
me.
can get moments. Maybe, but now that they've taken that away so people can get moments, which I understand, but it's like, okay, that's enough. Like, let's do some other ones where you're not necessarily just guaranteeing 300,000 packs every time. Like, let's make it fun again and make it to where it's gotta join the queue and hope that you get in a good spot. Like, that was
mean,
fun, I think.
And that floods the marketplace like crazy. I mean, 300,000 packs, 3 moments per pack.
Yeah, there's a million packs dropping or a
I mean,
million
that's-
moments dropping.
I mean, that's
in one drop.
insane. Yeah. So it's like, how can you even sell some of your moments without you undercutting? Because if I post a moment for $40 and it's literally one of, 400,000 listings, like nobody's gonna see my $40 moment. You know what I mean? I would have to make it super aggressively priced, unless I have like a top 10 serial number, then maybe. But even then, no dollar for a serial number 8, or 9. You really got to be like that serial number 1. So I don't know. I'm just kind of curious what they're gonna do to kind of keep. Because I do agree with Joe. Like, it was fun. Like, there was like cool packs. I would say honestly too. I always thought like those very early series 1 packs like were sick. Like how they have like those
Yeah.
cool like designs, like not just being a basic like just show the team's logo. Like they had like sick like their Christmas ones, like the I don't even remember all the names.
Run it.
Like Hoop Stars, Run It
Run It
Back,
Back.
like those are like those look sick. Like that would be awesome to get some of those. So I feel like if they got more creative with some of their moments, I think that would bring some excitement. Like these throwdowns and stuff. Like they're not. I don't know. That series 1 was pretty lit. I wish we were involved then.
I still think
dude.
they're trying to just get people like new people like a foot in the game. Like
Oh yeah, like I said, I get it, but
and
like,
I think eventually it'll help.
same-
I mean, I'm starting to see. I don't know if y'all have noticed. I've started to notice like more ads. Like they're doing ads on Facebook and like.
Yeah, they're using us to advertise on Twitter.
yeah, but like, save the reservation base set that they're doing for the exclusive to new collectors. Like I'm
Yeah, I guess they did
1000%
just
on
do one
board
of
with
those.
that. Like definitely do that. I get that, but you don't need to make every pack drop a reservation set. Like there's
Yeah.
just no need.
Maybe it's something regarding
Yeah.
testing. Just it might not be like something permanent. They're just doing these like large drop. Could handle it for when they roll out like higher number of special reservation packs where they have like a limit.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Yeah, because I mean
I don't know.
they did do that one reservation, wasn't it, where you had to have a certain collector store skill still, or no, or is that just a regular
Yeah,
drop?
like 20, I think, or something.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
when
maybe.
like I feel like we've done quite a bit of pack drops at this point with like mass number of users trying to get into the drop. I feel like at this point, I feel like they, especially when they start to narrow down like who could even qualify for the drop, I feel like we should kind of be phasing out of this already. Like, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
see how long it should stay in beta and what will be different when it's out of beta. Um, I don't know. I think I'm just looking for something more exciting. I think who posted some the playoffs coming around, so like there's going to be some cool new stuff coming out for
They'll do
Top
a
Shot.
playoff pack drop.
I saw that. Yeah.
Something like that.
The
I don't know.
yeah, so like if you look at your baller score, your baller status score, like it'll tell you basically how many pack drops you've bought. I think I've gotten well, I'm looking, so 16, 17. So I've gotten 17 packs between commons, rares, and um, the
Damn.
one legendary. But it's like I don't know. I've just been kind of the reservation ones just bored me. It wasn't fun.
I
Like I
mean,
did
and
it just to get it, but
exactly. I don't know. I don't know. I agree. I'm kind of getting a little bored just because I don't know what else to do. Like I'm holding my moments for the long term, but I kind of don't know what I'm holding them for right now. You know what I mean? Like with the marketplace getting so flooded, I'd like to go up, but now I'm starting to kind of reconsider how high they could go up. I mean, look at my Luca. I literally thought that was going to probably keep going up, and that literally has gone completely opposite. Highest point it was like in the 600-700s, and now it's $70.
yeah, I'm at the mindset that your moment will never be worth as much as it is when you first open it. Like unless there's a challenge, but even then, a lot of people aren't doing challenges because they're so expensive, and the challenge moments aren't selling for as much as they originally were. So it's I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean,
That's just kind of the mind. Like if we think about even the LeBron moment, like if we would have sold it as soon as we got it, we would have sold it for more. If we would have just priced it like kind of the lowest or whatever, we would have sold it for more. Like I sold my Giannis for 500. Probably could have sold it for about 650 if I sold it right when I got it. And my Luca I could have sold for probably about 12, 1300, but I waited a little bit and I ended up selling it for like 8 or 900, I don't remember. But like I that's just my opinion. I don't think your moment will ever be worth as much as it is after you open your pack.
It's good. That's good.
it just kind of
Unless
sucks.
you
And then just like
unless you keep
it's
your
like what's the
pack
whole point of
closed.
it? You know what I mean?
What?
It just kind of sucks because then it's like, what's the point of like holding or like
Yeah.
or collecting? You know, like actually collecting like a bunch. I mean, I guess unless you're collecting like the number one cereals and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck with
Or
that.
you're just collecting so that way you can buy future packs.
yeah,
Because I mean that's basically
I'm hoping you get
what I came down.
hoping you get lucky. Yeah, with like a badass one like that where you can make like 20K and you get all your money back.
I think
And
what would
some.
be cool in this would be like obviously maybe in the next year or two, but I think I would have more enjoyment because like I do see like what like Joe saying like selling it really quick and just making the profits, which I'm always down for that. Uh, but I think if I had some way to display, and I know it's going to come, it's going to happen, but if I had some way to display my Top Shot collection like in my home, so like I could actually see them playing like on a randomized like video screen all the time, like I think that would like make me enjoy my collection me having to log into my Top Shot, scroll through my moments, and like
Yeah.
just sit there and like click and watch my moments. If I had something that just displayed them, I think I would be like, man, this is dope. Like I have a cool collection. You could always see your moments playing. I think that would be fun. I think I would have a long.
Yeah,
But the other
even when I
part of that
had
though
a-
is
Go ahead.
part of that is like what Gabe mentioned the other day is like sell your moment right when you get it, and if you really like the moment or want it, wait a couple weeks and buy it back for cheaper. Like I mean, think of the LeBron. Like if we sold it for 20, but we were like or 19, but we were like, you know what? Like I really wanted to keep it. Now I can buy it for 20 or for 12. I'm sorry. And then we just net $5,000. So I mean, there's always that option of, you have a moment. You're like, okay, cool. I'm gonna sell it right now, and obviously it's a gamble because you don't know it's going to go down. But I mean,
That's
the
what I was gonna
likelihood
say.
is pretty high. Yeah, but the likelihood, if history tells us anything, is pretty high. Like if you
Yeah.
look at the Giannis moment
Especially
that
especially if it's a low serial. Like if you own a low serial, you could buy like a higher one for much cheaper.
well, dude, the Giannis Seen Stars moment that I sold for 500, I can buy for $34 right now.
Like,
Like the Luca All Star moment that I sold for 800, I can buy for probably like 200 right now.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's
Punching air, man.
it's
Just
sickening.
just swinging in his room right now.
yeah, I can buy the Luca All Star for 286. So I mean, it's like the likelihood that you'll be able to rebuy in at a lower price with possibly a better serial number is very high.
Hmm.
Like I can buy that Luca moment number 170 for 375 right now.
That's the exact same one you sold.
hmm
Yeah, there's got to be
There's a
there's got to be something, man. Like for them to go back up. I mean, I don't know what it's gonna take. Like, but
Unless
honestly, it's going to take time. Like that's
yeah,
the only thing that will do it is it's going to take time for Top Shot to get even more popular, and then these early moments are worth more. Like, but you got to think of it like NBA basketball cards, like those 86 Fleer wax or whatever. Like those took time to reappreciate, and to start being worth a lot of money.
well,
But
but
it's
here's
just,
a but
are you
here's
willing
another
to wait that long?
but here's another thing with that. You can't really compare it, and this is the only reason why you can't really compare it to a physical card is because over time, obviously, physical cards are going to deteriorate depending on where they were stored, how they were stored, the quality, they fade, they lose condition. So that would make those cards start to increase in value, especially the better condition ones. But there's no such thing as like a good or bad condition moment. Like I always mention, like you can't have a good grade or off center or surface is a 9. Like all these moments are exactly the same. So I don't know if that holds the
But
same weight.
I think it's not necessarily that holds the weight, but that it takes time for them to appreciate. Like it's just gonna take Top Shot time for there to be. So we get to like a Series 30, and then people are like, "Oh man, I need that Series One so I can have a full Series One collection." And more people aren't selling their Series Ones,
I think the
or
hard part
people are
the hard
buying
part is
them
that
and
there's just
collecting
I
them.
think the hard part is that there's just so many though, man. Like,
There's a lot of
Not
moments.
not Series One. There's a lot of Series Two, but there's not a lot of Series One.
No, there's not. But they're cranking out series 2 like just a
yeah,
printing press, man,
But
on
yeah,
the
but
I
if
just
but
wish they
if
were
you're
a little bit
banking on
more.
Series Two being worth a ton, that's
Nah,
that's the wrong
oh,
take.
oh, I don't know who's banking
Like
on that. But then what like
even e-
within
even the lowest Series One is $26, and it's a Davis.
hey.
Like that's the lowest Series One.
So
So if
then
you're gonna buy to appreciate, I think Series One is where you can make a safe
investment.
buy.
Because even with like series 3, who's to say that they're not even going to I mean it's literally a money making machine for Dapper Labs and stuff right now. So like why would they not produce as many as they can? I mean, look at the base reservation packs like we're not hyped for it, but we're still spending $9 for it. You know what I mean?
nine
Just to
bucks
get
times
it,
how many thousand?
300,000
300
packs,
thousand. Yeah,
Yeah, and
they're
that's
doing
and that's why you have 40,000 plus common moments. I mean, so
I've tried to, I keep trying to understand this is like, let's say like us, we buy the $9 pack and like our value for them is maybe like, I don't know, like $16. What do we get? What do we get out of going to sell those back for like $2 or
at
like?
this point, nothing, because
Nothing.
those are worth more as tickets.
And I think
In
that's
that,
maybe what their attempt to like stop this reselling and stop this like undercutting is to give you some reason to at least hang on to your moment. But then
Yeah, when are they? I thought the tickets was supposed to be soon.
they said probably not till the late summer.
Probably after the playoffs is done and stuff.
Yeah.
so I mean I guess at this point just keep
That's
stacking.
another thing too. I think I don't know if it was Jared Kite that brought it up. Was like, what's gonna happen once the season's over and it's just in the off season? Like, obviously there's gonna be no like Top Shot moments. You know,
No new Top Shot moment. Well,
Well,
that's not true because they can still make a ton of moments from
exactly.
from the
last
playoffs.
season.
Yeah.
Well, even from
yeah.
the whole season. I mean, there's a
Even
lot of
from the
dunks
season
and stuff that.
before. Like the running back moments, I mean, they clearly made,
Oh, I
Top
mean, if
Shot
they do stuff like that, I mean, I'm all in for that. I mean, I would love to get some like,
Like, dude, just
like
just imagine, and just imagine if they did some crazy, awesome throwback, like they did a Kobe moment, like they did like a Michael Jordan moment, like
That would break
dude, that would
literally
be
the whole marketplace.
that would be
go-
so lit. They
like,
just do
especially if
some
it's like a 1 in
crazy,
99.
a David Robinson moment.
yeah,
like just
I'm still hoping they do something about with like your favorite teams or something, and if you own like a bunch of moments from like like us being Spurs fans, like we have like 10 Spurs players or something. I don't know, like
A free coyote.
the mascot
cool.
moment would be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind
Like
the
when he
mascot
when he
moment.
got kicked out. I was at that game
when
actually
or when he caught the bat.
when he caught the bat. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
man, just that actually got me really hyped thinking of like potentially getting like some cool Kobe moments or like some cool Michael Jordan moments or something like that. Like I
Yo,
think,
how many Spurs moments do you have?
yeah, they could do like a Hall of Fame type thing or something, like Hall of Fame
ooh,
players.
man, or USA team, the Olympic team. Ooh.
I don't know that they can
Films-
freely do those though.
Yeah, that film's probably like copyrighted or something.
Well,
by
no, but
FIBA.
I'm saying like old moments in general. Like I don't think Dapper Labs has a licensing for those.
I mean, it's
Like, and I
property of the NBA.
So
Isn't it?
when do you think they like started? Because I mean,
If that's true, how did they get the running back then?
no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying one-off sort of thing. But like I don't think that
they could just
I don't
take
think it's
over, like-
realistic to expect them to just start dropping old moments.
I just, don't- but I'm still trying to. I guess I'm trying to understand why though.
It's
Like,
probably a whole different like Joe was getting into like a
You're set.
licensing.
Right, because all those players that did it back then probably had specific licensing rules in their contracts
It's totally
about
different than what it is
like
now.
like actual cards or whatever it may be. So they may have to get the licensing from old players
Yeah,
to
they
be
might
able to
have
make
to
it an
new
NFT.
agreement.
Have to be like a new contract with them or something.
but I mean, and again, I
Because
get
they'd have
what
to
you're
get
saying,
paid out. They'd have to get paid out too, right? I mean,
but isn't it
Yeah.
still technically property of the NBA though? I guess that's my overall question. Isn't that, and they have the license with the NBA to make these moments?
Maybe. I
I
don't
mean, yeah,
know.
I guess. Oh yeah, I guess these are questions. I mean,
there might be because they do those like what is it like collective bargaining agreements and stuff like that, like every so often, right? I mean, like their contract or whatever is with the players and the NBA is like for a certain time period.
I mean, are these players getting paid for these moments that
Yeah.
that are being made?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure they are, yeah. Or it's
Yeah, no, it's in the it's in
it
their
has to be somewhere
contracts.
in their contract that the NBA like has the rights to like all their highlights or whatever.
See, they have rights, but it gets weird because who has the right to make it an NFT? Does the player have the right to make it an NFT? Does the NBA team have the right to make it an NFT? Does the NBA as a whole have the right to make it an NFT? Or does it have the right to make it an NFT? So like that's where I think it would get confusing. Because like say for example, like the Michael Jordan iconic picture of him dunking, right? Like
Ooh.
who has the right to make that an NFT? Is it the photographer? Is it the NBA? is it the Bulls?
Well, I guess
Like,
who
it
has the right
thinks-
to make that into posters? I mean, there's thousands
Well,
and
but the
thousands of
the
posters.
photographer licensed it. Doesn't mean he sold them the right to do whatever they wanted with it.
Well, I guess so. I guess this is where we could use as a perfect example of why NFTs has such a great place for artists and for people in the industry. Because, for example, Joseph just said it. That photographer who took that iconic picture, thousands and thousands of people have copied his picture, and he's received nothing for it. But if it was minted as an NFT for
He owns
years
it.
and years, he'll get the royalties. He'll get, a small percentage for every time that thing is minted and somebody creates it. So I think that's, yeah, I mean, I think that's a really good example as to why, professionals in the creative entertainment industry. And
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well,
I-
so
I-
like,
I
part
hope-
of that, I just looked it up right now, but the way that players make money through it is through a revenue sharing. So the NBA and the NBA Players Association have a revenue sharing agreement with Top Shot. So for every moment that's transacted there, that 5% seller's fee is what's shared between Top Shot, the NBA, and the MBPA.
Yeah. That's the whole agreement that they have.
am making bank, man.
I wonder if it's like as a whole.
And
or
they
it's
and
like
they
per
do those.
player.
I don't know exactly when they do those contracts, but like I mean, every time it comes, I mean that's when like they do those lockouts and stuff. When they don't agree on
Yeah.
certain things in the contract between them. So it must have been around that time because all the run it backs. I mean, they weren't that far, right? I mean, I know there was a
Yeah, they're not that far old.
I
And
would
there's
say-
really only like one.
yeah,
I mean, they're of older players.
and I feel like they're all kind of from the same year, right? Or maybe.
I think.
Well, I guess no, there were some older ones though, because like Amari Stoudemire and I don't know.
How old was that one?
I
Because
thought-
he was on the Knicks in that one.
Yeah, it was pretty old.
I mean, you could search by the filter by the running back.
Tim Duncan's was from 2013.
Ooh, that's nice.
He was entering his second prime.
A lot of the running backs are from 13 or 14, it looks like.
Damn.
Yeah. And that sounds about right from the last time they did some sort of agreement.
A
Yeah, because
running
I think
back-
that the Manu
Yep.
dunk was from the 2014 finals. Where he had
Yeah,
that
and
dunk
wasn't that the year
Yeah.
wasn't that the year where there was right before was it the lockout or I remember that.
lockout was 2012, right before that. I thought
That's what I'm saying. It was like right before-
2011.
yeah, it was like the year right before. Because there was a team
Yeah,
that won. There was a
2011.
team that won, and they were saying that they should have like a asterisk because it was during the lockout year.
Oh, it's when LeBron
Yeah.
won his first championship, right? Because people were saying how he won it on an easy year.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was.
That Tim Duncan moment's $5,000.
How much is the Ginobili one? Because I wanted the Ginobili one, but it was like 18,000. Like
That was
back-
one where he dunked it on Bosch, right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted that one.
Yeah,
How much is that?
4,500.
4,500. That was literally
Mhm.
18, like back like a couple months ago.
There you go, Gabe. Buy it.
That
You won't-
was an epic moment, man.
Yeah,
That was
man.
so-
I would love to like just buy that one.
And one of 92. So it must have been a challenge, I think. Yeah, it was.
Mm.
Makes sense.
Damn, man. That's see those get me hype, man. Like if they did the packs where you could get those, that would be pretty exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if they do and they just do like 10 or 20 moments from like 1 year and then just do that every like couple, like
Yeah,
6
I mean,
months a year.
I would spend like a good chunk.
Phase, man.
Yeah, people eat that shit up.
G's EV would be so bad.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Joe's Vegas trip.
Dude, those running backs were only $59.
He's like, what
Sorry,
happened
I
in
just-
Vegas? What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas, fellas.
No, I just had to comment that because, dude, those packs were $59. Probably there were 2,400 packs.
Wow. There's probably only 2,400 users at that time too. So
Good old days.
back in October,
And each
man.
moment was only $275. And dude, those came with 2 run it back moments and a rare MVP moves moment.
That's not
Dude,
fair.
talk
man.
about an EV plus.
That's an EV plus, man.
Yeah, that makes sense to when they first started it and getting all those people going.
The lowest run it back is Otto Porter, and it's selling for $250.
All right, Joe.
Why did they do that? That's so random.
Yeah, I don't know.
We only have
So
like
yeah, so Vegas was good. We had a great time. Vegas is like basically 100% already.
Nice.
Couldn't find an Uber at all at the airport.
Nice.
Couldn't find an Uber like anywhere when you were at a hotel or whatever trying to leave. It would literally say just no cars available. It wouldn't even try to book it for you. So basically, I had a taxi everywhere. I think I broke even, maybe lost 100 or 200, but I'm not sure offhand yet. I'll have to wait for the win-loss statement from Caesars. Erica's up, I think like 800 or 900 playing blackjack.
Damn.
Lexi was up like $500-600 playing blackjack also.
Were you helping them?
No.
Yeah.
They picked it up pretty quickly. We had started at I think they started at Golden Nugget because like we went to Fremont for a little bit. Lexi was kind of picking it up there. The dealer was super nice to him.
Yeah, they're always
helpful
awesome there
about it.
helping out.
Yeah. And then we went back to the strip. We went to Cromwell and they just got on a roll. Like they were just making money. They were just making bank.
Dude,
Like
I always went.
right
I always
in
went
there. Right in
Yeah. And then then we went to so that was one night we left. They were both up like $400 maybe. Then we went back home. The next morning we woke up and they were like, "Come on, let's go. We got to go play." So we went to the Cromwell, but they weren't vibing it. So I was like, well, "Let's go." Or there wasn't enough room at the table. So they were like, well, "Let's try Flamingo," because I had went there the night before and did decent. So we went there and another quick 400 for each of them, I think.
Yeah.
And I did pretty good there too. I
Damn.
think I was up 400 there.
So y'all were just all playing blackjack together.
Yeah, for a lot of it. My
Yeah,
sister,
always
Celeste and Antonio didn't do well, unfortunately. But
that always makes it fun though when you play with like your own group like on the table.
yeah, and I was trying to get Antonio and Celeste to play longer, but they just weren't doing well. So they were like, "It's
Yeah,
not fun," which I get.
they messed up y'all
Um,
cards.
Been
How
there,
was
done
No,
that.
they were doing. I mean, they were playing the right way. They just weren't getting good cards. I mean,
Just bad luck.
yeah, it just wasn't hitting.
What
For me.
are they serving drinks and stuff again, Joe? Like when you're at the
Yeah.
tables and stuff? Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah. Nice.
What is annoying though at some of the tables at some places they still have the plexiglass,
Mm.
and that's the most annoying thing I've ever tried to play with. Like
Yeah,
we sat down at one of them to try to play, and I
it
was
was
like,
just
okay,
some of
I'm
them,
done.
right?
Yeah, just
That's
very randomly.
That's what I remember. It was only like random tables, even sometimes, and
Like the Golden Nugget had it on a lot of tables. I think at almost all the tables, which was
Maybe
super annoying.
maybe in June, Joe. Maybe they'll like take them all down since like they just like reopened everything back up to 100% in Vegas,
So-
and maybe they just need time to take them down.
I think Golden Nugget keeps them up because their clientele's older.
they want them to feel safer.
Yeah, it's my guess. I mean, the people that go there are just generally older,
Yeah, it's more like
or looking for cheap
sometimes like
tables.
locals or something too.
What's the minimum like at Golden Nugget for blackjack? What is it, 5?
5, yeah. So we played on a $5 table to like see, just kind of learn and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was weird. There was like it's basically $6, but you can only win 5 back. If you hit blackjack, there's like a little spinner that you get to spin. And so the lady was telling me, and I was like, "Nah, I don't want to do it. Like that's stupid." I was like, "I'll just go play at a different table." My sister was like, "Just sit." I was like, "All right, fine." So I put my $6 back. I hit blackjack, and I got to spin that little thing, and I hit I hit 250 on it. So my sister was like, "Wow! Like, of course you sit down and you get a quick 260 out."
I would have made you give it to
Uh,
me.
Split.
So that was actually pretty cool. But no, one thing that I did really like and that helped us uh, get up on those was we were playing. I forget it was just blackjack 6 that pays 6 to 5, but we started playing the easy bust, and like we were making
Oh,
money. We were making money on the easy bust.
What's the easy
Um,
bust?
Is that the one where like if
Is it? It's just right off to the side. You just put like a $5 chip on.
Yeah,
Like
it's like above where your chips are, and if the
Yeah.
dealer has anything less than a 6, you can put chips on there that the dealer's gonna bust, and if they bust, then you get paid double that.
yeah.
So
Lord
we were
have
playing on
mercy,
a
I'm about to bust.
Oh my god.
canceled.
Man. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later.
So we were playing the $15 table, but anytime the easy bust would come up, and it looked like and we had decent hands, we'd put another 10, 15 on the easy bust,
Damn. Where's
and so
that? Where's
that adds up quick.
what casino was that at, Joe? I want to try that out. It's
I
interesting.
think they had it at all of them. I just never noticed it or knew how to play it. Because they had it at I think they had it at Aria, but they for sure had it at Cromwell, Golden Nugget, Flamingo. Um, yeah, dude, I just wasn't like I would be up and down on craps. Like I just couldn't. I never found
Is
a
that
table that was just hitting.
is that where you lost your money, Joe?
With you?
No.
It probably would have been too hard if they hadn't like really learned or done it before. I mean,
Wait,
Well,
no,
and all the
okay.
craps tables were packed. They were just packed.
that's what I always hated too. Sometimes.
So I was like, I would try to find tables with not as many people. But yeah, like I got on one hot roll where I was telling you that one guy was just he was hitting everything, and I've never played the little, big all,
Yeah.
um, on the craps table, and I started playing that this weekend. That was pretty fun. Um,
Were you
and then like
normally?
one guy, what?
No, continue. I was going to ask you a question.
One guy got literally all, so it paid out 151 to 1.
Damn.
So like some guys got paid out like $1,500 on that, alone. But like that was all he had left, and I hadn't bet on it because you have to do it before the person starts throwing. So I was like, well, and he needed a 12. So I was like, give me 10 on 12, and that paid out 30 to 1. So I got a little money off of that. So that made it fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, those the all or the little big all, that was cool.
Nice, man.
Didn't go to Stadium Swim, man.
Nah, I never made it there.
Where is it at exactly? Because I was.
It's in Old Vegas, so I mean it wouldn't have been far from the
Uh,
Golden Nugget.
Never mind. Never mind. I'm not going.
Okay.
It was just gonna be like too much of a hassle to like get everyone in there changed, ready, then to find a car to go for 7 people.
That's what I was
It
going
was
to say.
it was just not
No,
worth
but like,
it for us.
no, but when you were like a Golden Nugget, like you don't have to get in like swim shit. Like you can just go. You can just go to the new Circa Resort hotel and just do their sports book is crazy. You don't have to go to the
Yeah,
pool. You don't have to go to the pool part. But I'm telling y'all for when y'all go back because
I probably still won't make it back.
Yeah.
I just don't. I won't have enough time. Um, but yeah, and then for the pool, we just hung out at the hotel pool at Planet Hollywood, which was chill, nothing crazy, but it was nice.
Did you take your,
But yeah,
your
it was a good trip.
boombox speaker, Joe? Were you
Yeah,
playing your
and
own?
my
Were you
dad.
playing your own tune?
Yeah, so remember how we would go to that Ocean One Bar and Grill?
Yeah.
So we went there for one breakfast, and we're leaving. We're walking through the mall back to Planet Hollywood, and all of a sudden, I just hear music playing behind me, and I'm like, "What is that?" And like, I look back, and I don't see anything, but my dad has his backpack, and he's like holding it though on the side, and he's literally playing music through his boombox in it. And I was like, "Oh my god!" He was just jamming. He was like, "I was like, you're too much, man."
it's fine.
But yeah, we had a good time. And Antonio was like, he was down pretty bad, and then he basically put all the money he had to gamble on the Nuggets to beat the Blazers.
Oh,
And
so
luckily,
I saw that ticket. So that was his.
yeah, so luckily it
I
hit.
was
But
like
he was like,
I was like Joe would never.
What was the
nah.
bet? How much do you bet on it?
It was like Nuggets money line.
Yeah, and it was like 330 to win 280, I think,
Yeah, it was pretty good odds.
and it hit. So he got back to like just above even on what he would take to gamble with. But then, dude, he was doing good. He was playing a little blackjack, nothing crazy. But and then I was like, bro, like you're cooling off the table. Like you got to go. Like I was trying to play craps. I was like, you're not lucky right now. I was like, you got to go, bro. And so he leaves, and I felt bad, but I was like, man, the table's cold right now. Every time you come back, the table's cold. And so he goes to the roulette table and puts hundreds on red, black, and even and odds, and just loses like a quick 400. God damn it, man! I should just let you stay here. But then I would have been the one that lost 400 quick.
So yeah, and then so you guys go in 2 weeks, huh?
Yeah,
Literally 2
14
weeks
days.
today. Yeah, 2 weeks today. We'd be in Vegas 2 weeks from today.
It's crazy. Well, for
Be
Joe
landing.
mainly. 'Cause he just
Pretty
got
crazy. Pretty crazy for me too. But
Yeah, we'll see. We were gonna stay
Okay,
at
so that one
MGM.
you're staying at Aria, or
Esteban
I'm
is.
staying.
I was
yeah, I'm
gonna
at Aria.
I was gonna stay at MGM, but Planet Hollywood ended up giving me free
you probably
rooms,
got
so
like a
we're gonna
free
stay
room.
there.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So
I
we'll be
think
there.
I think I'm going in mid-July.
I thought you already booked.
Well, my flight's booked. I wanted to book the flight because I thought it was a good deal.
Check your Caesars rewards because there's a
Well,
lot
yeah,
of promos right
I
now.
have a free night at Aria.
I have a free night set.
I found a cheap. I found it pretty. I thought it was pretty cheap for Thursday through Monday.
Damn.
Dude, the thing that gets you is the Friday, Saturday nights.
Yeah,
They're so expensive, dude.
but it wasn't. Still, it was. It seems still like a good deal.
I think
But-
your definition of a good deal and mine are a little different.
There.
I mean, I don't. It was no. I have a screenshot, and they.
Okay, it's still different.
I think it was like 600. I want to say it was like $600 for the whole weekend. But I mean, if I'm splitting it with like one,
Yeah, it's not bad.
300. It's less than. It's like it's around $100 a night. I mean,
I think we're staying at Planet for 200.
yeah.
With resort fees and taxes.
How much was your flight, G, when you booked it? That was a quote unquote good deal.
I want to say 280
Around.
That's a good deal.
round trip.
Not bad.
And I had flight credit too. That was another thing.
Oh man, points active.
So, but I just got this. What we were talking. I know we were moving on from Top Shot, but so their Series 2 is coming to a close. I'll try to go real quick. They have a few more fun drops planned, and then it's a wrap. All Series 2 moments will be retired, made LE, and closed forever.
Damn.
As we work toward fulfilling all the requirements of beta before the new season begins, a content roadmap will be shared to outline the distribution framework for content. This includes clear limits on the number of plays from a given player that can be made into moments in higher tiers, rare and legendary, for example. And then the upcoming drops that have been discussed already: Hollow Icon, Drop 3. This is the final drop of our Hollow Icon series out of 99. Out of 99. We expect it to drop next week. And then Premium Pack Drop 3 to round out the core offerings for Series 2. Moments out of 499. It says to be determined. As a reminder, rare and legendary drops will have increasingly stringent collector score requirements in order to join the queue, so continue to build up and maintain your collection. Number of moments, higher tiers, challenge, and set completion all compound together. So yeah, eventually you'll see your collector score in the app and be able to easily know your score and bonuses in real time. Playoff drops, what's coming? Playoffs are underway. We've had 5 rare drops and 1 legendary 2020 NBA Finals drop. For these playoffs, they're experimenting with playoff packs by reservation only starting next week.
Nice.
1 rare set celebrating the best moments from the Eastern and Western Conference Finals, and 1 legendary set with the best moments from the 21 NBA Finals, both with strict eligibility requirements. So, beginning this time next week, collectors will be able to reserve the first 2021 NBA playoff packs for 14. Everyone who reserves between next Wednesday, June 2nd, and June 9th will have the opportunity to purchase these on June 11th. So be looking out for those.
Damn. But
And
wait,
then,
it's for the
this is for us, Steve. It's a marathon, not a sprint. We're a multi-generational project, and while we know there are a lot of things we can and will do to make the collector experience more enjoyable, we will also stay measured in our initial test to optimize for sustained long-term enjoyment and growth. There are no shortcuts, and we will not get everything right. We will continue to listen, learn, and improve.
There we go. That's me. That's us. Me and you.
Top Shot by the numbers, over 500,000 moment-owning collectors. 15% of collectors joined in the last month. Over half of them have over half of them have access to withdrawals. Starting today, the default tier for withdrawals is 10K instead of 3K. There you go, Joe. For wire transfers.
I've already got my money out. A little late for that. Almost. I still have some in there for my hollow moments, but
There you go, man.
But yeah, so I mean, sounds pretty good. But
I got like 3K in there still. So, and then Gabe has 1K, so that way we can
guess I better save up
decide what we're gonna do for hollow drop.
for the hollow drop.
K's active, man.
Wait,
Well-
did you just read what the put? The first
Yeah,
mint,
like
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, first mint sent shot before Top Shot, but yeah, it was from like their blog, they blog.
I mean, that gives me something to look for.
Yeah,
I'm just curious about the hollow icon drop. I don't know that. I mean, I honestly don't think I'll qualify. Like,
You will.
just I don't, dude. I just think that it is going to be more stringent, and I think that, like, think about it. The only reason, well, I mean, the minimum requirement was 15 moments, so it wasn't that wild.
Exactly.
But the only reason, even then, I qualified was because I bought some expensive moments before.
Yeah,
that.
but look how much you've sold also, because you're over
I don't.
run in your like transaction history. So like that's
Yeah,
gonna
but I don't think
qualify you for
sold.
everything.
No, I don't think sold does anything for me. It's bought.
yeah.
Like it's buying history that does it.
Like his profit's good, but
But what did he buy
Yeah.
though from Giannis that you sold? What did you buy
I-
that made you
Giannis.
Giannis?
I bought the Zach LaVine that was like 450. I bought a Tyler Hero that was like 350. I had bought a Porzingis Series 1 that was like 420, I think.
I
Then I
know you were
bought the
spending money
Hollow
like that.
Icon.
Which
Yeah,
one?
it does. No, I bought the pack
Oh, but that doesn't count. I'm talking about what qualified you to get that pack. That was my question.
that I
Like,
had
what did
spent,
you spend?
I had spent over 1,000 in the marketplace.
There we go.
Like I said, on the Porzingis, on the Zach LaVine, and on the Tyler Hero.
Damn, I didn't know you
So
spent that much
those
money.
are the only reason that dude, because I couldn't. I had the Luca money and I had the Giannis money just sitting in there, so I couldn't pull it out. So I was like, well, screw it. Like, I'll just buy some moments. Like, maybe they'll go up in value because those moments specifically had their lowest moment was like 350, and the next lowest moment was like 425. So I bought them and then I posted them for sale at like 420. So I was still the lowest. I can make a couple bucks on it while it's there. So
Yeah.
that's why I qualified, was because I had spent money on those expensive moments.
Okay.
You're just
okay,
trying
that
to
makes
reverse
sense.
jinx yourself right now.
Is it
I
working?
mean, I think he's gonna get it, but he's very adamant that he's
No,
not. so.
I think that 1,000 collector score is not a. Yeah, I think it's a reasonable
Oh,
thing
is
Yeah,
what
for a hollow icon.
But he said that it's compounding though, so it's not just one thing or one other thing. It's a compound of a bunch of factors that are going to make you eligible for it. So that's why I still think that you have a strong chance of getting it. And I think G finally has a chance at actually getting it, like on his own.
I think Joe does because of his amount of moments and
Moments.
I
his
think the
collector
one thing that'll
score-
save me is 72 moments.
yeah, and his
Damn,
and his
I didn't
score
know
is pretty close to 1,000.
I don't know. He had 72.
But I think I agree with Joe. I don't think his cells have really anything to do with it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I currently have 72 moments, and an 885 collector score.
Because
Yeah.
didn't Kite's brother like not qualify for something because he sold and his
But that's
score
because
went down.
because he just sold and got rid of like 3 moments right before they took the snapshot.
He didn't have the amount, yeah.
Yeah, so that was his fault.
But
That sucks.
it'll be interesting. But so what you have left is Joe. Is that all yours, or you and Gabe still have some
Somewhat.
Monitor
some of the drafter balance?
Damn, look our bookie over here. I count it.
Hey,
I got-
Brinks, chill, dude.
The other reason why I'm wondering is because like if you do
Hey,
qualify,
Deloitte, you're not my auditor. Chill.
if you do qualify, you're able to like split with him. I mean, again, on it like realistically.
He's like-
Shout out KPMG, my sister company.
Hey
I
Joe,
got
can you send
2
me
good
your?
Deloittes for them.
He's like, Joe, can you send me your routing number?
Yeah. Yeah, I just told you we have money in there. I just told you I have 3 in there, and Gabe
Yeah,
has
I'm-
like 1.
So that's what I'm saying. So like y'all can like technically split it if you did. I mean,
Oh, man,
Yeah,
here he goes
but
again.
I'll only do that if Gabe promises to split with me if he qualifies.
There they go.
I mean,
Secrets
he's not
again,
he's not
man.
gonna qualify over you though.
Secrets
Why not?
again, man.
I think he has a higher collector score than me.
No, I think the only thing he has,
Oh yeah, he has lower.
he just has more value right now because of that moment.
Yeah.
But
I'm still down to split it.
Steve, I'll split it with you if I get it.
Okay.
Everybody just, and then none of us get him. Fucking Eddie gets it or something.
I'll be happy if any of my friends get it. It's exciting.
There you go.
I know I won't get it because I can't even get a damn random throwdown pack. So
You got to go buy those $2 moments, dude.
I've been buying like
What,
$3.
what are you at? 40? What are you at? 40 something?
I think I have 47 moments now.
All right, get to 50 and then.
I would honestly, Esteban, I would say get to 50 because that's a nice round number that they could make one of the thresholds.
Watch
Because
my
I think
luck.
the
Just
reason
gotta
it
get
was only
51.
And you got to think about it too. That could, I mean, there could be reason why they've been doing all these reservation packs and everybody's getting 3 moments every week. So like, they're
well,
trying-
that's why I'm saying like I don't think it's going to be under 45 that they say if you have this many moments because they've been dropping so many packs lately. I think they're going to say like you need at least a high number 50, 75 moments
yeah.
to qualify. I think that'll be one of the
I'm at 72, so I'm gonna get to 75 just in case. Also,
I'm at 72, so I'm going to get to 75 just in case also.
yeah, and then I'll chill there and see.
I'm going to try to buy some $2-3 moments or something.
Dude, there's literally a dollar moment right now.
Buy it.
I'm trying.
That's the thing, dude. I try to buy so many moments and none of them go through.
It's the John Wall layup.
That's cool. Well, like I
mean,
said, even these $2. Oh yeah, the Cody Zeller $1.
Don't get it, man. You jinxed it. They already got it.
Dude, you weren't gonna get it.
No, it was.
All right, fellas, I think we're a little bit past the hour.
Oh, watch Army of the Dead on Netflix. That movie was so cool.
So good.
Oh wait, I have some recommendations too. Let's keep going
Oh,
real
extended.
quick.
Damn.
Last minute. Yeah, last minute recommendations. All right, go, Stevan.
Army of the Dead on Netflix. Go watch it. I thought it's a 2.5 hour movie, but I'm a huge fan of like the zombie movies and like the post-apocalyptic world type of stuff. Like I just think they're cool, and it was a cool movie, man. I really enjoyed it. I would watch it again. I'm no, I can't say anything about the ending, but watch it.
Gio.
But definitely go watch that.
Everybody have a fun, safe Memorial Day weekend coming up. I don't have anything to watch or recommend to watch.
Sports, nothing.
Oh, are you going to the beach, G?
Yeah, I'll be at a Port Day Friday through Monday. I never do. But yeah, no, just I mean there's nothing to watch really, but just obviously the playoffs and I did get the USA women's team tickets today for their first game in the Austin Stadium, and then three home games for the Austin team. So I'm excited for that.
Just real quick, I got a Patrick Beverly for $2. Just right now went through.
There's like a ton of Aaron Gordon dunks for $2. FYI.
Ooh. Go buy
Good.
Yeah. So real quick recommendations. I don't know that y'all will like this one, but I'm watching Luis Miguel the series on Netflix.
Somebody
It's in
told me about
Spanish, but it's good. Like I binged it, and they release them every Sunday. Well, it's gonna end this week, but yeah, that was actually pretty good. I'm not fluent in Spanish, so I've been watching with subtitles, which I don't mind.
I'll help you.
But yeah, so that was a good one. And then what else am I watching?
Dude, there's a lot of.
Damn, there's something. Oh, I rewatched Goodfellas on HBO Max. And there's a cool scene that y'all can watch without watching the whole movie. That Martin Scorsese talks about. Just like him creating the movie, and like one thing I didn't know that was pretty cool is Joe Pesci's mom in the movie when they go to the house before burying the guy they killed or whatever. That's actually Martin Scorsese's mom. I had no idea. So So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, that movie's great.
I watched Scarface the other day again. Love that movie, man. It's on what did I watch it on?
Netflix,
HBO
right?
Max?
I think it's on Netflix.
No, yeah, I think it's Netflix, yeah. Yeah, dude, that was damn good. I mean, it's always good, but it's a long movie, man. I forget how long it is.
It's very long. Yeah. Gabe, you got anything?
Not really, just like piggyback off Steve. Army of the Dead was a really good zombie movie. It's not like the typical zombie movies. They have like little twists, like openings. Like they let the book open for like sequels. I think they already did approve a prequel and like an animated series, so that's kind of cool. But yeah,
Did they really?
just yeah.
I don't know.
I think
The-
Zack Snyder's in charge of it too, so he'll be.
I think that definitely helped with it being like a success. Like I really enjoyed it. It was fun, like cool action, like cool, um, like effects. Like I
the
mean,
characters too. The characters are like really, like you fell in love with them and like, or hated them.
yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely watch it. 2.5 hours.
And then another podcast I've been watching is Steve-O's Wild Ride. They're like in a little RV. It's pretty cool. He had Post Malone on there this past week, and I watched that one. It was really good. So,
Speaking of, I watched the Joe Rogan one with Steve Adler, the
Yeah,
mayor.
me too. I actually watched the whole thing.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. I didn't realize how much Austin's been through in the past like 10, 15 years
Yeah.
since he's. I was like, damn, we did have that. We did have a flood. We did
People
have the
always,
snow,
people always give him a hard time. And it's like, damn, that's a lot of stuff.
the fire, like
The bomber,
The bomber,
yeah,
yeah.
the bomber. I totally forgot about the bomber we had here. That was fucking
the water
crazy.
boil, because like that, even the first water boil, not obviously everybody went through it during the storm, but
And then
I
when the
remember
lake
that-
was like drying up, Lake Travis was so low. Like I remember
Yeah.
seeing pictures and we're like, shit, is it gonna turn into like a desert out there? Like it was scary.
and then the homeless stuff reminded me of our talks.
Yeah. That was cool though to hear like his plan and like, or at least what they think will work and what they're gonna do with it, and like Joe Rogan was right. Like when you compare how many people Austin has homeless compared to other relatively big cities, like
Like
it is somewhat manageable. Yeah, 3,000 isn't.
What they say they had like was it $1 million or $1 billion maybe even
Yeah, budget in LA
budget just
for
on
their
just
homeless.
homelessness? It's like
Yeah.
wild.
A problem in LA for like years and years. I feel like I mean
Yeah,
homelessness
but-
has always been a problem in Austin, but it's been more of a problem like in the past few years since we've
Well, like he was saying, I think especially because now it's more noticeable.
yeah.
Which like is good, and it was somewhat good that it was noticeable because now it's gonna allow them to spend money on it, and taxpayers not get super pissed that they're spending money on solving the homeless thing, because people are gonna be like, yeah, fuck it, like let's figure it out because we don't want tents all over our city.
Yeah.
So in that way, it was a good thing.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a pretty good interview.
And it wasn't too long. It was like an hour and some change,
Yeah.
right?
Minutes. Hour 10.
That's cool.
All right. Well, I'm up to 75 moments.
Y'all need some quick entertainment. Y'all need to watch the Inside the NBA on TNT, man.
All right. Bye. Gotta go. I love that. All right, fellas.
I got 50 moments now. So just
Damn, that was fast.
Yeah, because I bought a DJ for 2 or 3,
okay, that was the one I was trying to get.
a Derek White for like 2, and an Aaron Gordon for 2.
Damn. Oh, never mind. I jinxed myself.
It
This
didn't go through.
Not this one. No. It was a Ben Simmons, but it was actually an LE because I guess they stopped minting it and it was only for $3. So I was gonna buy it just because it was a $3 LE. And Joe probably bought it, so
No, I didn't get it.
How many Spurs
All right.
players do y'all have?
Peace.
Real fast.
13.
2, 4, 6.